Alright, you guys, I have to take off my makeup now because I've been crying literally all day. Hold on. So, listen. This thing that happened this morning at the clinic, like, just the fact that I've been crying all day because of it, that says something. You know? That's not right. And I called and I left messages for the supervisor, and I've been thinking about it all day, how I had to sit there and keep my mouth shut and take it all, you know, and I still can't get over it. Like, I've still been crying all day. I don't cry. You know what I mean? I don't cry. And, like, but what they literally, like, I hate to admit this because, like, that means that they got me. They broke me, dude. Like, these two nurses, they broke me. Like, they literally fucking broke me. I walked into MHU today because I didn't know what, like, I wanted to fucking kill myself. Like, because of this. Like, I don't know why it hurts so bad. Maybe because, like, when my counselor was doing my breathalyzer, she just sat there and watched, and she just let them keep ripping me apart. And then when I ended up calling her, she said, well, you said you were going to punch them in the mouth. I said absolutely nothing the entire time, okay, until I drank my dose and I was done. And then she said to me she didn't give a shit about her job and would jump over the window. So I said, if you do that, I would punch you in the mouth. Obviously. Like, but that's out of the whole 40 minutes that this argument happened. That's all that they picked up from it. You know, and I hate they band together. It's unbelievable. Like, honestly, I can't believe it's 3 o'clock and I'm still fucking crying about it. Like, I'm not a little bitch. I don't normally do this. But I did not start this, and I'm not gonna get the blame for that. That's not fair. It's not right. And it's not right that I have to sit here all day and I have to think about what I'm going to do tomorrow. Do I call the cops and have them walk in with me to prove a point? To prove a point? Do I do that? Like, I don't know, you guys. I literally, like, I don't know. And I walked into MHU and I was talking to the supervisor there. And I was literally just like, I just started bawling. She's like, why'd you come here today? And I just broke down, you know? Because it's not fair for people just because you're on the opposite side of the window to talk shit about me or be rude to me. Like, you're a better person than me because I'm on methadone and you're not. Like, that doesn't mean anything. The way that she acted in her workplace, I know, sue me, I have been crying about this all fucking day because you know what? I know the clinic is going to spin this shit around and turn it on me. They do this all the time. Even though there were multiple clients who saw the whole thing go down, that's how they work. They're going to spin the whole thing and they're going to turn it on me. Because that's how it works. And it's not right. Because, you know, like, I literally, like, I really want to just replay, like, what happened. Like, act out what happened. Like, literally, like, I walk in the clinic. I walk in. I check in. I get my card. Got my, like, ID with my name and all my information. I see my counselor. I'm so happy to see her. I'm like, Laura, where you been? Oh my God, I miss you, blah, blah, blah. I'm so happy to see you. So, yeah, I was, like, a little loud. I was like, oh my God, like, that's so happy. I missed you. And, the girl who handed me the card, she's like, you have a BAC today, which is like a breathalyzer. And I was like, all right. And then I was like, I went to knock on the door because you have to knock on the door to get in for the nurses to do it. So I knocked and nobody answered. Nobody even looked over. There were people back there. I was like, and I knocked again and no one was coming. So finally I knocked again, and I looked at one of the people, and I was like, I have to do it, like, and the nurse, like, obviously got pissed. Obviously that's what pissed that one nurse off. And then I guess she must have said something that pissed the other nurse, got the other nurse on my ass. Because finally, when somebody came out and I was able to walk back there, they opened the door and I walked back. I said, can I take my breathalyzer now? I had one screaming here and one screaming here, to the point where I couldn't even understand what they were saying because they were both screaming at me at the same time. Like, and I said, can you guys please scream at me one at a time so I can hear you at least? Like, and even then, like, they were just, and it just continued. It literally continued. They, like, they literally followed me around. It would not stop. I wish so too. Dude, I've never been, like, they successfully broke me down. Like, nobody's ever done that, been able to do that for me before. No one has been able to do that. But they literally broke me down. And then when I get up to the window, and, like, there's 2 windows, and I'm talking to somebody completely different. And at this point, like, I'm taking my dose, so I'm like, I don't really care anymore. It's so unprofessional. You know what I mean? It's very but the thing is there was no supervisor there. Nobody said a word. Nobody said a word. It's like they all have each other's back. It's like they all have each other's back, and us people who are on methadone are scumbags. That's like how they look at it. Because, I mean, my counselor was giving me the breathalyzer, like that, like, I'm, like, and the other girl was standing right here behind her, screaming over her shoulder at me. Just continuing to do it. And no, didn't say a damn word. You know, nobody said a damn word about anything. I even asked my counselor, I said, can you please make them stop? Like, I was begging because I was fucking crying. Like, and she's like, she didn't say anything. The security guard didn't do anything because I didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything at all. He just stood there and watched the whole time. I'm fucking pissed. I'm like pissed. I've literally, it fucking sucks. I don't know. I just wanted to come on here and talk to you. No, he didn't back me up. The only thing, he literally was the one who said that I would punch her in the mouth, and he didn't even put it in the context. Like, he didn't care either. Like, it's like okay, here's the thing, and, like, people are gonna think I'm a dick for saying this, but it's the truth. And you know what? White people do it, Asian people do it, black people do it, everybody does it, okay? So it's not a particular race thing, okay? But the security guard and the 2 nurses are the only black people in the building right now. So it's like they band together. That's why nobody helped me. And you know what? It would be the same thing if it was white people. It would be the same thing if it was Asian people. You guys know how that is. If you're, like, the only type of person, like, please tell me someone understands what I'm saying. Thank you for understanding. So they all have each other's back, and I'm, like, just getting ripped the fuck apart by both of them. And the security guard, like, is having their back, obviously. Like, thank you for understanding. Because, you know, anybody would do it. Like, if anybody would do it. Like, if it was, like, if you were the only 3 white people in the room, you'd have each other's back, right? So that's exactly what happened. And that's not fucking right. If somebody does something wrong, they need to be stopped. The second she started swearing at me, she should have been stopped. You know? Security guard has one job. You don't get to pick favorites. You don't get to pick favorites like that. It's not... I don't know. Cindy, yeah, I did call the cops, and I don't know, maybe I'm probably will have them walk in with me just to prove a point that I'm taking this seriously, like very seriously. I'm not playing games with this. No. Nope, I'm not letting it go either. Definitely not. I mean, if you gotta watch the video before this to understand, because that's the whole story. If you watch the other video first, yeah, you definitely have to watch the other video, the one right before this. Watch that one first and then come back. Then you'll understand. I probably will, because you know what? Fuck that. And I'll be like, and right there, that's the one who's oh, God. I'm gonna call in the morning and find out if she's working. I'm like, you know, and it's like, I'm standing there with the security guard and my counselor. It's like, if I was doing something wrong, he would have kicked me out. Why are you coming in and butting in and screaming at me? Right when obviously I'm not doing nothing wrong, because I'm standing right there with both of them. Oh, I'm not in the wrong. Definitely I'm not in the wrong. No way. I want them to pull the cameras. For once. I didn't start this one. So if you're not doing nothing... No, yeah, that's why I want to do it. Like, that's the whole reason I called. I wouldn't have just called the cops for no reason, you know what I mean? Like, I called because I'm serious about it. Like, you can't threaten people where you work. You know what? Tomorrow I probably will. Tomorrow I think I will have my phone recording. I don't want to say much more than that, because if somebody hears that, that's... You know, I did that before, and I caught... And it was the same thing, like with the 4 winds thing. Remember? Oh, yeah. I bet they're going to say the camera wasn't working. Exactly. And then after she threatened me, I said, and I would punch you in your mouth. And that's the only thing they said, well, you said you, like, when I called, they were like, my counselor was like, well, you did say something. You said you were going to punch her in your mouth. 45 minutes after they were ripping me a new asshole, and when I was getting ready to leave after she threatened me. Like, what the fuck? Like, are you kidding? And I'm still not over it. Like, obviously, if it's 3 o'clock now, and this happened at like 7 in the morning, I'm obviously really upset and really hurt about it, like, for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, if it's hours later and I'm still mad and I'm still hurt, there's a reason for it. You know what I mean? It's not just, it's not, you know what I'm saying? Ugh. I cried all my makeup off. Literally been crying all day. I did call corporate. Sumi, I don't see a psychologist right now, but I should. And you know, I'm on a lot of medications now that really help, but I need to find some, like, and you know, that's what I talked to my mom about that today, because, you know, my mom, she's like, you should step away from YouTube for a while too, because, like, you know, she's like, you know, I know it makes you a little bit of money, but I'm like, it doesn't make me money, really. I don't have enough subscribers to make money on here. I was like, it's not about that. I said I have friends on here that I can fucking actually talk to. You know what I mean? So, like, right now, it's like, you guys are my psychiatrist, which probably isn't good. Is anyone here an actual psychiatrist? Anyone? Because that's, like, what I'm doing. I come on here to vent. Hey, Gina, I was kind of came in late, and now I feel bad. No, it's okay. You just have to watch the other video first, and then this one after. It's like a part 2 type thing. Oh, boy. But, you know what? I'm just gonna, right now, like I want to sleep. It's the one right before this. It says, what what just happened is like the name of it or something. Of course they demonetized that. Story of my life. Story of my life. But anyways, I'm gonna go, I know I need to see a therapist, but it's like very hard to find one that's taking patients right now in my area. That's what sucks. But you know what? I'm gonna look for, I am gonna start looking for one, even if it takes a while to get in. I'm gonna start looking because, like, especially after what happened today, because like I don't know how I can cope with this. Like, I have to go in and see these people every day. So that's not going to be easy for me. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm going to need a therapist now. If I didn't before, I definitely do now. Because I have to go in there every day and see the same two nurses who were like Satan, okay? It was like it was literally like they were possessed by demons and just like ripped me apart mentally and emotionally. And like I was bawling and they just like didn't give a fuck. They just kept going. They just kept ripping and ripping and ripping. But I guess oh, hold on. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I gotta put it on live chat. Something to back you up. Can you talk to a doctor about having? Yeah, I called a bunch of people. I called a bunch of people and told a ton of people about it, so there definitely is a record. I called Oasis. I called the regular sheriff department in Albany. I called the Lower Albany Police Department. I called the main supervisor of the program. I called the backup supervisor of the program. My counselor, she's got a ton of messages, emails. Everybody knows. Like, I'm not, like, what happened was wrong. And I'm making sure that people know. It is consuming me and I fucking hate it. Maybe I should take a nap. You're right. Yeah, I can't believe they didn't have any supervisor there either. No supervisor was there. And nobody, like, was telling these girls to stop because they were, like, going hard. Nobody was going to tell them to stop. Nobody probably had the balls to do it. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna try and take a nap because you know what, you're right. I cannot let this consume me. As much as I hate it, as much as it hurts, as much as it sucks, and as much as it literally, like, I feel like my heart's been ripped out and stepped on. You know why? They do need to lose their job, absolutely. And you know what? They're gonna try and spin it around and make it look like my fault, and that ain't gonna happen this time because you know what? They can pull those cameras because I did nothing wrong. But, it feels, you know, they really made me feel like I am nothing. Like I'm a piece of shit. I don't matter. Like it was bad. Like it hurt my, like when I left, like honestly, it was so, I can't even explain how bad it was. It was so bad that I was thinking about literally, like, I was having suicidal ideation, you know what I'm saying, ideations again, is that the right word? And that's not right. I don't want to feel that way again. I do not want to feel that way again. I don't want anybody to ever make me feel that way again. That's not right. Where I go to my safe spot. Oops, hold on. I go to my safe spot and then leave feeling like I want to, like, kill myself. That's not good. Hold on. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna take a nap because I don't even want to think about it anymore. I know, it's just, you know what sucks is, like, it sucks because as they were, like, ripping me apart, I just had to keep my mouth shut and, like, take it. and I tried to block it out and not listen, but it was so hard. And, you know, I couldn't say anything because, like, I knew that if I said anything, that it would just get worse, and I'd probably get kicked out at that point. And so I didn't say a word at all, and I went to dose, and it's just, it's hard to sit there and let somebody, like, rip you apart for everything that you already hate about yourself. But thank you, Sumi. Thank you, Cindy. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. Thank you, Amanda. I hope they end up, I honestly hope she ends up fired. I really do. That she was, like, psychotic. That was not normal. That's what I'm saying, absent-minded. Yo, that's what she was saying. She's like, she told me she was going to jump over the counter. Yeah, that's the thing, is it went on for too long. Like, it went on for way too long. Like if they just, like, yelled at me and, like, that was it, that's fine. But to keep it going for so long, that's what fucking sucked. Like, that's what fucking hurt. Like, I just had to sit there and take it, and take it, and take it, and take it, and take it. And that was fucked. And, you know, they could do anything that has... Hey, Dawn. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go take a nap. Dawn, if you want to message me, you can. Sumi, I don't know if you have my information. You guys all can message me if you want. I got Facebook Messenger. But thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm just still really upset, so I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Oh, yeah, I got one like. Oh, yeah. Oh, I have to check that, absent-minded. I didn't even see that. Alright, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Bye.